Complex equivalence is the first of the generalisation categories in the NLP meta model. We're studying NLP and language during these videos. This is an extract from a Norwegian newspaper. Two determined ambulance men went to the wrong address, grabbed a healthy Norwegian, slapped him onto a stretcher and rushed him into a hospital 40 miles away, despite his vociferous objections. Meanwhile, the real patient, who had the same name and lived in the same village, despite suffering from severe anemia, drove himself to the hospital, where he had problems registering because the clerk insisted that he was already there. A complex equivalence is where we take it that A equals B, but the link is unsubstantiated. A doesn't equal B. And this happens in situations, as I've just described, where it seems like the information's right. Or another time where it happens is in advertising, where what an advertiser will do is show something sexy, show the product. Show something sexy, show the product. Now, there's no connection between the sexy thing and the product, but by their association, by putting them next to each other, they are associated. So there's no relationship between A and B, except we think there is. So, for example, a good relationship means never having to say sorry. Good relationship, never having to say sorry. Not connected, no substantial connection. If you want success, you have to give up your home life. No connection. This one is very common. He did not reply to my email. He can't be interested. He didn't reply to my email. He can't be interested. There is no connection, but we make a connection. I saw them down the pub together. They must be having an affair. So, in this civilized world, sometimes we just can't resist using our creative abilities in ways that never arose in our hunter-gatherer past. So sometimes our craving for meaning leads us to invent it. For individuals, the need to find meaning in everything is particularly acute in our relationships with other people. What did she mean by that? Is the kind of question that exercises our minds a lot of the time. You didn't invite me to your party. That means you don't like me anymore. Or does it mean that you don't like me anymore? Or does it mean something else? Let's worry about that. That text, you know, when people show each other texts. He sent me this text. What does that mean? You know, we're desperate to find the meaning in something, to exercise our creative brains, I think. So the thing that I'd like you to think about following this video today is, are you inventing meaning which is not there? Are you inventing meaning which is not there? Are you saying A equals B when it doesn't? Next video up, universal quantifiers.